How you doing, guys? This is Love My Twinkie 246810. It's been a while since I made another video, since I made my commentary on Models Hidden 2, my rant on them. But it turns out Models Hidden 2 is decided to relax. He's not going to make any more responses to people. It depends if people stop responding to him, but we're not responding to him anymore. But if he keeps on responding to us, we're going to keep on responding to him, which pretty much is why, he keeps on getting criticism and getting a lot of hate. But the point is, Models Hidden 2 is finally, gave up. He finally moved on. He's still making his chainsaw videos and stuff. So, anyways, that's not the subject we're going on, okay? The subject we're going on is that, okay, Lionsgate and Lee Whannell, the person who plays Adam in Saw 1 and Saw 3, he is coming back to write another Saw movie. Okay, so for some reason, there's been news on Saw 8, but before they started an idea to make Saw 8, they decided to make a remake for Saw, but for some reason, they changed their mind. So they decided to make another sequel to the Saw movies. And for some reason, well, I love the Saw series. I watched it for like many years, and it's been a while since I got into the Saw series. I've been talking about the Saw series with Koten Productions, as you know, the bandwagon I always talk about all the time. But anyways, Lee Whannell and Lionsgate are making another Saw movie. For some reason, well, okay, the news about Saw 8 says right here, okay, it says the 7th film in the Saw franchise is called Saw 3D The Final Chapter, which is supposed to be the final chapter, but for some reason they want to make another Saw movie. Okay, for some reason, okay, there's something relevant to this too. The Nightmare on Elm Street movies and Friday the 13th, okay, so, A Nightmare on Elm Street, okay, after Freddy's did the final nightmare where Freddy actually dies, for some reason Freddy vs. Jason came out, A New Nightmare came out. Those two movies actually came out, and after when Freddy's Dead the Final Nightmare came out, and for some reason they want to start some new ones, which kind of confuses me. It's just, why would they start a new one after if, Freddy's Dead the Final Nightmare is the last one? Just like this one, okay, Saw 8, okay, Saw 8 is coming out since Saw 7 was supposed to be the final chapter, and it's been like 4 years since they made a Saw movie, but they want to continue the series since, they couldn't think about how they're going to make the reboot for the movie. Well, it takes a lot of thinking, okay, and I mean, I'm still writing my movie Locked, and it's still taking some time to make the movie, and I'm still trying to think, what should I add for the next scene. But they just need to take their time and not make another sequel. They should just, continue thinking about how they're going to make the reboot. Okay, so what I know so far is that I went on IMDb and I looked up Saw 8. And okay, Tobin Bell, the guy who plays Jigsaw, aka John Kramer, he's going to be coming back to play Jigsaw again. And I only see 2 people on the IMDb list I know of, which is Costas Malar, how you pronounce his name, but he's the guy who plays Mark Hoffman, the guy who was tested in Saw 7. He's going to be coming back, and there hasn't been other cast and crews yet, but I'm pretty sure maybe Adam could be coming back, like maybe there's proof that he's alive, or maybe probably dead. Who knows, I mean, maybe he will come back alive or not, but if you search up YouTube videos for proof that Adam is alive, like you search up videos of Dr. Gordon is still alive, well, it turns out Dr. Gordon is alive, and he's the one who tested Mark Hoffman in Saw 7. But okay, well, there's videos that's, on YouTube, it's called the proof that Adam is still alive. If you look up videos, there's, like, proof, like, where Adam was shot, it's, like, in a different place, like, okay, on Adam's real body, it's on, somewhere around here, but then in the Saw 2, it's somewhere around here. And I think in Saw 7, it's probably in the same place like from Saw 2, like where the bullet placement was. Okay, if it's in a different placement, then that's probably not Adam's body. So he's probably put a mannequin in there, and just left the room without being caught dead and without leaving a trace. But yeah, he's probably still alive is because of that, or maybe they're trying to do it different. Maybe Saw 8's supposed to be like some sort of flashback of how John Kramer, aka Jigsaw, how he actually started his work, and work, well, we all know how he started his work, is because, well, the death of his little baby that Jill, Tuck, and him had. Um, um, so what happened is, Cecil slammed the door. Well, this contains spoilers if you haven't seen the Saw movies yet. Okay, so what happened is Cecil slammed the door by accident against John Kramer's wife, Jill Tuck. But it was by accident. He was actually trying to get out of the room quick. The guy was on drugs and he's been taking meth and whatever he was been taking. I think it was like taking cocaine or so he left the buildings because he didn't want to get killed by Jigsaw for hurting his wife. But he actually did hurt his wife a little bit, only abused her a little bit, but the only person, the only human being that Cecil killed was Jigsaw and Jill Tuck's baby. Okay, it was really sad how the baby died, and so what John Kramer did is that he put Cecil into a trap. I think that was way after when John Kramer decided to commit suicide, is because, John Kramer can't take it anymore. He's getting so much stress, and he decided to kill himself since he had cancer. But then he failed, but then that actually what started his work, and so that's what actually started his work, but then he actually appreciated his life, and for his amazement, he was alive, so that's why he appreciated his life, and he's trying to make other people appreciate their lives by thinking that they should choose if rather they live or die. But, so yeah, there's a new Saw movie coming out, Saw 8, and I'm not sure how the movie is going to go. It's probably going to be either a big flashback of what happened to Adam, or a big flashback what happened to Amanda, Jill Tuck, John Kramer, etc. But yeah, I'm still waiting for this movie. But really, I think maybe they should have just made the reboot. I mean, they don't have to, start another sequel. So it's been like 4 years since they made a Saw movie. I think it's just kind of pointless because if I made a Locked 2 and Locked 1's supposed to be the final chapter, but if I made a Locked 2, that would be kind of pointless. Wouldn't you think if it was actually the final chapter? But I'm not sure if my movie was actually going to be the final chapter, but I'm actually coming to the point where I'm going to become a director, like other people like out there, like, like this guy, Lee Wannell, or Tom Six, the guy who made The Human Centipede, and there's tons of directors out there, like, there's homemade, movies that people made, which is called directors. Mine is going to be pretty much of a homemade movie. It's not going to be like Hollywood-like, it's pretty much just going to be me filming outside of my house, or so yeah, the only people I knew that's going to be in Saw 8 is pretty much the only two listed people on IMDb.com, which I will link to you below. Custis Mailer, Custis Mailer and Tom and Bell for playing Jigsaw, and the other guy for playing Hoffman. I'm not sure if they're only going to be the only two that's going to be in the movie, or there's going to be a lot of people, but I'm not sure when the update's going to be coming up. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out in 2014, but not really sure, but it's kind of strange how they're going to make a Saw 8. Maybe it's going to make it a different title, like, Saw, the Rebirth, or, I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe it could come out, maybe not, maybe they'll cancel it, and maybe just move on with their lives and just start making other movies, like, Lee Wannell, I heard that he actually, write the movie Paranormal Activity, and what else did he write? Okay, actually I think most of those are the same actors who made Saw. I think like the director. I believe he directed Paranormal Activity. I haven't seen that movie yet, or the other Paranormal Activity movies. Um, there's this one movie called Insidious. I was willing to be in that movie, but I think they already made it, and I think they already finished it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much news on Saw 8. So if you wanna see the article, it is linked down below, and if you want to see the two people that are going to be in the movie, go to imdb.com, which will be linked below, about Saw 8. And the movie they haven't released the date yet, but I'm not sure when they're going to start with the release date. So that's pretty much it for Saw 8, and I hope you guys have a very wonderful time, and I hope you guys like my new intro. It's a special intro for my movies, for my videos. Maybe it will get me more subscribers, and who knows, maybe this video will, is because I'm showing news about the whole new movie, but maybe Saw 8 might show that Adam might be still alive, or like they might actually show proof, like how actually Adam is still alive, or maybe dead, or maybe just like a whole bunch of flashbacks, like how John Kramer was actually happy before he made his traps, and he actually didn't make other people appreciate their lives. He didn't appreciate his until, he survived his suicide, his suicide thing, where he was going to commit suicide. So, hope you guys have a nice day, and I hope, you guys have a nice spring. Easter's going to be coming up soon, so, and I'm waiting a couple more years until summer vacation, so I might be free for about the whole summer. So, see you guys later.